Labor costs can quickly spiral out of control, eating into your profits and leaving you stressed. In fact, labor typically accounts for 30 to 35% of your restaurant expenses, making it one of the most critical areas to manage effectively. But with the right strategies, you can take back control without sacrificing quality or service. Today, I'm going to share with you 5 practical tips to help you manage your labor cost effectively. Hey there, Restaurant Pro. This is Dave Scott Peters, restaurant expert, coach, and creator of the Restaurant Prosperity Formula. Today, we're diving into 5 powerful tips to help you control your labor costs and protect your bottom line while keeping your team productive and happy. Number 1 is schedule based on sales forecasts. One of the biggest mistakes is scheduling without a clear idea of sales. Overstaffing leads to wasted labor dollars, while understaffing hurts your service, morale, and sales. How do you do this? Use historical sales data, right? Such as weekly trends from your point of sale system to create accurate forecasts and schedule accordingly. For example, if Saturdays consistently show a 20% increase in sales, adjust your staffing levels to meet that demand. Plan for peaks and valleys to ensure you're staffed appropriately for the expected business volume. Number 2, cross-train your staff, right? Make sure your team is cross-trained. If your team is only trained for one position or specific tasks, you're limiting your flexibility and increasing your inefficiency. So what do? Train your team members to handle multiple roles, such as hosting and bussing tables, prepping food, and running orders. This versatility allows you to adjust staffing as needed without compromising service, especially during unexpected rushes or slow periods. Number 3, monitor and adjust in real time. Labor costs are dynamic and can change throughout the day. If you're not paying attention, you could be spending more than necessary. So how do you do this? Keep an eye on your labor costs versus sales throughout the day. You've got a point of sale system with reporting that does this for you. If business slows down, send people home. Here's a pro tip. Get a clipboard, put a yellow pad of paper on it. On the top, say early out sheet. You're putting this sign-up sheet outside your manager's office for your staff to raise their hand and say, if you're going to send someone home early, when it's slow, I'm willing to go. Now, this can help with morale regarding staff members who might feel singled out when you send them home early because they feel that reduction in hours versus somebody volunteering. Number 4, use technology to your advantage. Managing labor costs manually can be, time-consuming and prone to errors. Modern tools can help you stay on top of your numbers. So how do you do this? Invest in scheduling software that integrates with your point of sale system. This ensures you're optimizing labor and making informed decisions based on real-time data. Number 5, create and monitor a labor budget. Without a labor budget, you're flying blind. You need to know how much you can afford to spend to meet your profit goals. So how do you do this? Start with a budget. Without a budget, you don't know where your labor costs should be month to month. In fact, any restaurant who sets a labor target without a budget is, with 100% certainty, using the wrong labor target the majority of the year. Once you have the correct labor targets, now it's time to hold yourself accountable, you and your management team, accountable for staying within those budgets. Here's a pro tip. If you want to learn how to create a budget and get a free budgeting tool with instruction videos, get my book, Restaurant Prosperity Formula, What Successful Restaurateurs Do, on Amazon or your favorite online bookstore. In it, there's a point in time in one of the chapters, got to read it. I'm going to give you the ability to opt into my website, and I give you both a video on how to create budgets, a video on how to use my Budget Builder MVP, and the Google Sheet that I've created for you. So here's the deal. Controlling labor and really controlling the cost doesn't have to be overwhelming. By using sales forecasts, cross-training, real-time monitoring, technology, and budgets, you can take charge and make labor one of the most efficient expenses on your P&L. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Be sure to join me live every Friday at 8 a.m. Pacific time on YouTube, travel schedule permitting, where I'll get you pumped about the upcoming weekend, get you excited about crushing your goals and finding the motivation to be best you possible. Plus, I'll answer your burning questions live.